Welcome to the show.
Why do you? By the way,
the Jay and Cody show.
You always start shows off like that. You like welcome to, and then you like slap the table.
It's just a
Every time,
reaction.
every time.
Actually, this time it's because I fell.
Well, every time you're always like,
who's the guy from Silicon Valley?
oh, the main.
Yeah, the main guy.
Yeah.
He does like stupid. He has like this great bit. He's like one of the last physical comedians. And he's like this great bit where he puts his hands up on the desk and then they fall and hits his face. That's pretty close to what I did. But I caught myself and I'm sweaty.
Oh.
Well, I had sweaty palms.
Oh yeah.
So.
K-N-N.
Well, no, that's hairy.
You're like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
my
it's
palms are too hairy to hide.
No,
That's
Eminem
Eminem.
though. No, it's not. Well,
Yes.
yes, but in the Lose Yourself song. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right.
Palms are sweaty.
Maybe, yeah. You
I mean,
quoting the more popular song. Fuck you.
Right, I was gonna say his palms are too hairy to hide, but
Anyway, cocksucker.
off track a little bit.
Our first episode of the show going on to our YouTube channel, so that's what we're doing this shit for. I don't know why. I think it's really we're just trying to get something online, see if it works.
Yeah,
Basically,
which probably won't.
If you've heard us before, you know what we talk about. If you haven't, then here's what you can expect from us.
Disappointment.
Politics.
Disappointment and mediocrity.
No, that's my wife. Politics, sports, weird stories.
Yeah.
And a lot of gay jokes.
Oh,
Do a
man.
lot of shit about
Yeah.
sucking dick. I think that might be the big thing. Like, that's what it's gonna say on my tombstone. Here lies Jay Dillon. He sucked a lot of cock, or talked about sucking a lot of cock. He's like such a tease. Don't even really do it. But anyway, there's like nothing really going on today. I don't think.
Yeah. Not really. I mean, Hurricane Matthew. Mr.
All right.
But yeah, and that's even a disappointment
It fucking
because
sucks. That's the way weather is.
yeah, apparently just not in Kansas, but like I don't know. They're still talking about how deadly the storm is and everything, but it's like the eye of the storm is staying 60 miles off coast.
Are you talking to your family that's down there?
Am I talking to them?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't in a couple days.
You need to convince one of them. You have, what, 2 sisters and a dad that lives out there? You need to convince one of them to Facebook Live the storm hitting the coast.
That'd be good.
And then let me... I just want to see it. Like, I've never seen a hurricane before. I've seen the aftermath.
I know.
In my youth, in my younger days, I went down after the Hurricane Katrina thing.
So check this out. There's a documentary that I saw on YouTube that you need to check out. I can't remember what it's called. It's not hard to find because it's like a 7-piece documentary, and I'm serious.
Oh,
like I literally think
It's called The Wire.
I think that every like video is about 45 minutes long, and it's this one hurricane that really just fucked everybody up, and it's from like 6 or 7 different countries basically, and they're like it's like live recording aftermath. It's awesome. It's pretty gruesome too.
Which hurricane?
I don't remember. It's been a couple years since I saw it, and it
It's
was
probably not even on there anymore now.
But I don't know.
You know they
man.
have contracts. They can only
That's
be on there
true.
for like a year or two.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And then if enough people don't watch, which I'm guessing people watching a documentary
You know what?
about
I'm gonna
a
find
hurricane probably didn't last. I'm just guessing.
I'm gonna find it
Here's
because
the
it
thing.
was worth it.
If Rich Voss's stand-up didn't last on Netflix,
Yeah.
I don't think a documentary about a hurricane will. Of course, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
right.
fucking Rich Voss.
Hurricane.
Although I talk like I know him personally. No, I just think, like, of course, I've never seen like a tornado. I've always seen the aftermath. That's about all I ever
It's
get.
pretty badass.
Is the aftermath of a storm.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
Because I'm smart.
Are you?
I stay the fuck away from a storm when it's coming through.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
No, it's true. Fuck, maybe it's not online
I
anymore.
told you.
I don't know. Like it
Cocksucker.
was too
Hey.
cool to just.
Is it?
And
I
it's
mean,
one
is
of
it
the,
really?
Well, here's the thing. It's one of those things where every time I came across it, it was on accident. and both times were at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And so I was just like, the first time I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. So I watched it on. The second time I was like, oh, this thing's pretty sweet, man. I want to watch this again. And so I watched it again.
And it sucked.
No, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Shitty,
I got to see an old dude get...
And that's why I didn't get its contract renewed.
Probably not. I got to see this old dude get swept away, though, twice. It's pretty dope. It was sad, though. He was, like, holding on to his wife, and this wave came, and then found later, belly up, clothes ripped off. He was dead. It was pretty sweet. His wife survived.
A mermaid fucked him to death.
His wife survived, so she got to see him die. That was cool.
It was kind of like the black guy from North Carolina, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what... That is the best case scenario for a married man. I was actually going to tell your friend that yesterday. The best case scenario for him is that at some point his wife will watch him die.
Not the other way around?
Nah, 'cause you're out of there. You're done.
But
no,
if she dies, then you're really
fucked.
out. Why?
Oh, you gotta still fucking deal with her family. You watch the Seinfeld when George,
yeah,
his fiance, yeah,
true.
You gotta deal with the family. You gotta, I mean, if you have a kid, God bless you, for Jesus Christ, and you got that shit. I mean, you could use it to parlay for sex.
It's true.
You know, the whole Jim Jeffries.
Yeah,
bit.
no,
Look at me and my little kid. You know, on our own.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true. I hadn't thought about that, but
fuck that. You gotta deal with all sorts of bullshit.
I don't even like her. Why do I want to deal with her family still?
Right. I mean, that's marriage.
Honestly.
I mean, that's normal marriages.
Yeah.
That excludes my marriage, but...
Does it?
You've seen the way I interact with my wife.
That is true.
It's the most awkward.
You really
it's
don't.
Like, our meeting is like a former child molester and the child who victimized.
It's
That's
really
the kind
awkward.
Of meeting.
No, it is really awkward, and I don't blame you.
I've only known them for like 15 years at this point.
It's just it'd be even worse if you did interact, because then it's just like well.
But that's the thing. Like I've known him since I was like 14, I think.
Really?
Oh, fucking forever. I've known her since I was like 12.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've known him that long. And, like, it's one of those things, like, if time has not made that work better, I don't think, I mean,
no.
Nothing's really going to...
No.
I'm not going to air out any dirty laundry as to why I don't like them, but it'd be nice if this was something, you know, like, I'm going to the studio tomorrow or something, car accident. This is uploaded, though. This is the last...
Right.
And, you know, all the families sitting around listening to it, and they just hear... Well, I don't like that. It's my final fuck you.
Right. That would be... yeah, so I'm not...
I've told you. Have you seen Jocko yet, though?
Jocko?
Jocko. I've only told you about it like 5 times. Because you're a bass player, and I feel like you should see it. It's a documentary on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about it, but no, I have not seen it. I'm sorry.
You're lost looking for this hurricane.
Yeah, I'm really pissed, though, because it was so dope.
I'm bringing out...
I feel like it was...
So dope.
Where was it, though?
The early 2000s once its catchphrase back.
Hey, you know...
That's tight, yo.
That's pretty tight, dog. No, I'm gonna find it. You just watch. And then I'll rub it in your face. It was cool, though, because it killed a bunch of people. This has something to do...
No, it probably is pretty cool. I mean, you'd probably find better shit on Vice, though.
Probably not.
Fuck, you don't even know Vice.
Yeah, I put...
You need to...
They're, like, recording it, though.
Yeah, they are.
They're recording a hurricane.
I'm sure they have.
I bet they haven't.
I bet they have.
They're a bunch of pussies.
You can suck an ass.
Pussies.
A reminder to you, Vice does do radio shows and stuff. So you may not want to.
The deed is done, though.
I mean,
it's too late now.
They only had hired Jim Norton, Sherrod Smalls. I mean,
okay, so maybe they aren't pussies.
Shut the fuck up.
But I still don't think they've done one on a hurricane.
I bet they have. They've done one.
They can take that as a challenge. They should do one on a hurricane.
You know how many things Vice has done reports on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't have a number.
They sent a dude into Crimea.
Yeah.
Undercover.
That was badass.
You're doing that shit. You did hurricanes a long time ago. That was
that was weak.
That was yeah.
This is stupid. I see a lot of Hurricane Katrina. Get over yourselves. Nobody cares.
That was pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, but...
You were too young to know.
See, I still know what Hurricane Katrina is.
No, but you were too young
I don't remember it.
Exactly. That's
But
my thing.
It was 2005, though. I was... Wait, hang on. 7,
You were still
8,
sucking on your mom's titty.
6,
Last
7, 8,
week.
9, 2, or 0.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was 9.
Yeah, so you didn't really know shit at 9.
I was still sucking my mom's titty.
Yeah, so was I.
No, you're right.
No, I mean, I went down there, though.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was my freshman year in college,
Yeah.
I believe, and I was trying to be an activist and be a humanitarian and whatnot. Like, I was
Did
very...
you get laid
I was
out of
very...
it?
No, there's fucking dead bodies everywhere.
I didn't mean
It was fucking horrible.
I didn't mean like
I mean,
while you
I
were
fucked
down
one
there.
of the dead bodies, but that's...
I didn't mean while you were down
I always
there.
wanted a black chick. I'm like, well, if you
We'll
can't,
drag her back.
If you can't always get what you want, sometimes you have to take it.
But I meant like, did you go down there because this girl was like, hey, you know, I'm doing some activist stuff. Oh, really? I'm an activist too.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't a faggot. I
think you're more of a faggot that you went down there by yourself.
I
and not
fully
for a woman.
believe in that shit.
Do you?
Yes.
Why? They're dead.
No, it's not for them. It's for the survivors. It's bringing them shit.
My sister
Like water
just
and shit.
posted on Facebook 9 minutes ago, recovering from Hurricane Matthew. What did you have to recover from? I saw what you guys were
It was her
getting.
boyfriend. She's got to wash her hair out.
I saw what you guys are quote unquote recovering from. That was nothing.
You weren't even there, though. I mean, how do you...
I saw video. I saw a live feed this morning.
This morning.
This was 9 minutes ago.
This is like the afternoon.
This was
now.
like
Who the
6
fuck
at
knows
well,
what
okay,
happened?
not this
Listen,
morning because it
here's
was
the
like
thing.
10:30.
I hate to
but
do this, but we got to cut the show early.
why?
Because we got some fucking problems.
I gotcha.
But sorry about that. We actually had someone very important come into the studio, and we had to address something. But that was not the end. Thought it was going to be, but it's not. You know, I find it odd that...
I find you odd.
What? I mean, is that just
Why?
cutting me off?
Where do you want me to start?
Is that the goal here? Is just going to cut me off?
I'm just going to interrupt you every chance I have.
So you shouldn't say that. You should just do it. You know what I mean?
No. I don't know what you mean.
Well,
It's still going to be annoying either way.
no, because now you've set it out, and I know what you're going to do.
But what if I don't do it? Then you'll
Well,
be
you're not-
annoyed because I'm not doing it.
It's
You'll be
true.
expecting
I'm rather
it.
annoyed that you haven't been doing it now. So
Exactly.
really annoyed.
Reverse
Hey,
psychology.
who won the game last night? Who
Yeah,
played last
I
night?
still have no idea. I never looked.
You have a computer in front of you.
It's a phone.
Well,
I know.
trying
I
to
know.
make it sound like we're more grandiose than we are, you faggot.
My phone with my bright orange hunting.
Oh Jesus, it's so fucking.
It's
so like redneck gay.
no,
I
and
can't
to be
even-
honest, I don't like it. But it was the cheapest one there, and I know it'll protect it. No, it really does remind me of all the.
You belong in what? Let's say West Manhattan with all the like Goldsteins and the
What the fuck?
You are the Jewiest person I know.
I mean, it's true.
Your last spoon case was like pink and purple
Hell yeah.
because it's the cheapest. It was free.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No, for real.
Listen, I'm still a substance over style kind of guy, but I don't know. I'll hold off for a little bit, especially because like you can buy that shit on eBay for like $15.
I know, but I don't like having a phone without a case. And it looks like Arizona and San Francisco.
Oh, who won? My
Cardinals.
sister was actually. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
What's the score?
33-21.
Did you do your picks on that?
No, because I'm assuming my
Your
dad
dad's
was
about to die. 'cause of the hurricane.
right. I almost texted him too. I was like, "Hey,
Send
douchebag,
out the picks,
what the
asshole.
fuck? I'm not dying."
I still need to win this shit.
I was gonna say, like, that's 4 or 5 people that if everybody in Florida died,
Oh man.
that would take them out. I'd shoot up to first.
Yeah, but
No, 6.
Here's the question though: have they already put their money in?
There's no actual money.
Well, see, then you wouldn't want it. Shit.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because no one had been together.
I would have had bragging rights. I don't know who I'd be bragging to.
Yeah.
I'd be at the funeral
my
like...
dead family. Check it out, guys. I'm number 1.
Suck a douche.
I'm the guy from... No, I mean, like, yeah. Fucking awesome. As your dead family's there. Like,
yeah. Well, I still would have wanted
You gotta incorporate a money system here.
No, dude. I'm too much of a Jew.
Well, you'd have to throw in anyway, right? I mean, you're going to lose like you do every year, and you're still going to have to throw in for a jersey.
True.
So, money anyway.
That is true.
Just figure that up just in case someone dies.
It's like life insurance.
That's the whole point behind it. So I want my fucking jersey
in case someone dies.
So I should do this with my family, because my family sucks with football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't know shit. Most of them. You know, it's funny, by the way.
What?
Opening YouTube podcast. I have insulted both my family, both sides.
Yeah,
the
no, you're right.
And then my regular family they fucking suck.
Yeah.
No, but I should, especially because I want a jersey.
Be a super hustle.
Oh yeah, they don't know shit. My dad usually though, him and I play in the same fantasy league, and usually I usually beat him, but he won the first round. But the interesting thing is he like doesn't know who any of the guys are. Like he'll, I put in last week. He was like, I put in that Steelers quarterback. Hope he does well. Like, you fucker! You realize he threw for like 5 or 6 touchdowns and destroyed the Chiefs. Like almost beat me.
I hope he does well.
But yeah, he's like the guy from the Steelers. I'm using him. He doesn't even know their names. I don't know. It's fucking retarded. You would think. He's the guy that taught me about football.
Obviously not too well.
Well, no, I mean, it's just
if he taught you what he
knows. It's a
knows.
situation of the pupil becoming the master at an earlier age.
It's like Star Wars.
Right.
The princess
I'm
always
Anakin.
has to kill the master.
I'm Anakin. And he's Obi-Wan and you're C-3PO. The gay British guy walking around.
But that also means that I'm bilingual. Not bilingual, multilingual.
And bisexual.
Yeah, why not?
Throw more dicks in the mouth.
I can say
Black,
that.
white, Mexican,
I can say that in 32 different languages.
Until they both tromped on each other's stroke. Which was awesome, because I made a small penis joke about Asians and you.
I know.
while calling you gay.
Speaking of Trump and small penises, I want... Now, before you say anything...
Has there been anything new about Trump?
Not really.
Okay, I thought you might have been using that to jump into something else.
Well, yes, it is about Trump, but it's a fantasy of mine. I want to see him release a sex tape with his wife, because one, she's incredibly hot, and two...
Have you seen the pictures of her?
Yeah.
Oh, like the nude
Yeah.
pictures and shit? Yeah.
Yeah, she's incredibly hot.
I don't know if I'd say incredible. She's white person hot.
Okay.
I mean, like, I would say Nicki Minaj is incredibly hot.
She is incredibly hot.
But his
point
wife is white.
Right.
Old white person hot.
And that's my alley. Right there.
Well, it's true.
Anything with a pulse is my alley, though. No, but because she's hot, and he's got a small penis, it's one of those things, like, I don't like seeing dicks, per se, but if there's something wrong with it, like if you have just a lot of smegma on it, herpes, genital
like,
warts,
To
yeah.
the right, like it's always like waving at somebody.
Right. Like if it can look at you, or it's just
like
really
a periscope.
small.
Like
Right,
a periscope.
right. Or it's just really small. I want to see it. Not like I'm gonna go out. No, this I probably would go out and look for, to be honest.
Oh,
like,
who wouldn't?
I want to see that baby penis just lay it on
Well,
me.
let's face it.
If I want that, I'll just pull my own pants down.
You'll go talk to your nephew. No, I mean that's
Is it so wrong for me to want that?
to see his cock.
No, don't say it like that, because I don't want to see his cock.
Well, you do.
I do, but not for that reason. I want to see the sex video, because then if I get bored with that, then I have his hot wife.
See, I find something wrong with that.
Really?
I'm one
The
of
fact
those
that I
people.
got bored with a penis, or the hot wife?
I don't understand that. How you get bored with the penis? No stretch of the means. How could you get bored with that? No. How do you find her hot now? I can't find her hot.
Really? Why?
For me, it's like so totally like personality.
See, I don't care about.
I think as I'm
personality.
getting older, it affects
Maybe.
me more.
And see, like
I cannot. You can. Who is it?
Margot Robbie. I know you love her.
Oh God, I hate her. And I hate her even more. That's another good.
But
okay, watch Suicide Squad. You know what? She's actually pretty. She's carrying this movie. She's pretty hot. I can get into this. Then I saw her on SNL, and I was like, oh my God, she fucking sucks. She's horrible.
Yeah.
Not hot anymore.
Really?
That's how my mind works. It's the weirdest thing.
Is she really that bad of a person, though? Because, like, I've seen some interviews with her on, like,
I
the
wouldn't say
late
she's
night.
a bad person. It's just she's not funny. She's not engaging.
Right,
She's kind of a shitty actress.
You think? I think she did really good in Suicide Squad, Wolf of Wall Street, Tarzan.
What did she play? Pretty much a tart in all of those.
Well, yeah, but that's her thing. It's just like Vin Diesel is always the tough guy.
And Vin Diesel's a shitty actor.
No, he is. I agree.
I mean, you want to talk about, like, a typecast but good actor is like Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, like, actually I don't hate to say it. I like the guy.
Yeah.
I love the guy.
No, I think.
But he's a guy I hated at one point. I was like, oh fuck it, The Rock, really?
I know.
But after all the shit he's done, I'm like, yeah, no, this dude can.
In my personal opinion, one of the greatest actors is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp can adapt to any
he's amazing.
character. Yeah.
Not a typecast.
No,
like
not at all.
Not Margot Robbie.
No.
Margot Robbie.
Margot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was
not Marco.
I was thinking of a certain gentleman. No, she's just not. I don't know.
I think she's hot, especially in Wolf of Wall Street.
I can't find her hot.
Oh my God.
But see, like Jennifer Lawrence on the other hand.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some interviews with her.
She's funny.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. And then she hangs out with like Amy Schumer.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got to be cool. Amy Schumer's
is
another
hot.
chick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
and
like,
not
I find her really fucking hot. Like,
and here's I guess I kind of understand where you're working from, because Amy Schumer with me, she's not so much hot because of her body. And I'm not saying...
She's got a nice body.
She
has... Like, you can't shit on her body.
No. And that's what I was... Like, I'm not saying she's fat or anything. It's a little... Like, I like thicker, but she's pushing it a little bit for me.
She's like a size 6. She's smaller than your
Is she?
girlfriend, yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I've just seen bad angles of her then.
I mean, she has kind of chubbier cheeks.
Yeah.
And, you can kind of...
No, you know who I'm thinking of is, oh, this new pop star, which I absolutely hate. Don't
look at me.
Oh, what's her... No, you know her, too. The bass song. All About
30s.
That Bass.
Oh.
I hate her.
You hate her?
I hate her. She
like
literally came out and said she hates skinny people.
Yeah.
In an interview. Then she's such a bitch. And see, I don't like her. That's who I was thinking of. Amy Schumer, you're right. She does have pretty rockin' body.
Yeah.
But for me, a lot of it actually comes from not the body, but her personality.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's funny.
She makes, I mean, she's got a pretty, what I would say, average body.
Yeah.
I mean...
She's body-wise, I'd say she's
average,
a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I'd probably say 7, honestly.
Yeah.
Which I guess is not average. It's above average.
Right.
But yeah, personality makes her like a 12.
And that goes a lot farther with me than a body. If I'm dating.
Who's that chick, though?
Who?
The one that
Meghan Trainor.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck her.
I kind of like her. Okay, here's my thing. She's incredibly creative. She has written so many songs that you didn't even realize she wrote by the time she was like 20. I mean, come on.
They obviously weren't very good.
They're great. #1 singles. Like, she wrote for Taylor Swift. She's wrote for... Like, she's the woman behind a lot of very big songs. She knows how to make a song, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's not my cup of tea. Fuck no. I mean...
No.
I was jizzing in my pants when I heard the new Green Day album. I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah.
You know...
I listened to a little bit of that, by the way.
Great,
it's incredible.
Oh, fucking hell.
I want to go out on a limb and say this may be their best album yet. And that's tough because I also put, I know you really like the 409 and a Coffee Mate.
I like the old stuff.
I don't like that album.
See, I just like, for me, that's more raw punk.
Yeah.
Like, where it's from. And I love raw punk.
Yeah.
But, as far as lyrically, and I wouldn't say it's like punk anymore. It's like rock punk, if you will. But, I cannot in any way put down, or even I as a fan can't be like, listen, American Idiot was worse. No, I mean, American Idiot's a phenomenal album. It transcended what punk music has done.
Yeah. Are you talking about the album or the song?
The album.
Yeah, and see, I actually would probably put Dookie above American Idiot album.
I disagree.
Really?
Nah, it was the same thing. I mean, it's just it's rhythmic, but but here's the thing: like Dookie revolutionized punk for the '90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, then The Offspring came out with that same style, and you know, Blink-182 came out with that same style. Then American Idiot comes out, and it's like this different style. And then Blink-182 releases an amazing album. Everyone like I don't know. I feel like Green Day has been the most
kind of the leaders of.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
And they're changing it up again, like
and
going
it makes me
back
wonder.
To being a little more core.
It makes me wonder who's going to come out with an album that resembles this new album. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. Something Radio.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution Radio. And that's the other thing I love about Billy Joe is he keeps it political.
He does. I really
his songs
like that.
have a good meaning, and his love songs are very deep.
They are.
Like they're really, really.
He's a very talented
written.
songwriter.
He is. He's great. He's a shitty dad, but a good.
Is he? I don't know.
You know, I
mean,
he's got like 2 or 3 kids, and I know that some of them were in like high school when he was like saying he might be bisexual and stuff, and it's like, dude, you're a dad. Fucking like I get where you're at as far as being a Madonna, but like be a dad too.
Yeah,
you know, I don't know.
Right.
Like no one wants their dad to be bisexual. I mean, I don't know. I don't know this generation. I know my kid accidentally not accidentally, but he did put a kid in an armbar. Didn't apply pressure, just put him in the armbar. Should have.
Those fuckers
definitely.
deserved it.
3 of them beating him up. But I mean, he's 4, and it's like, he's got a violence problem. Like, no, if he would have applied pressure, he would have had a violence problem.
Right.
You know?
He showed a lot of restraint. He's got a restraint problem, in my opinion. He should have snapped that fucker's arm.
Fuck no, God.
Oh my God! Right.
Jesus. I'd be paying so much money.
Oh, I know.
That I don't have.
Right.
And yeah, and I bet you all sorts of counseling. They'd probably think we beat him.
Right.
You know? That's what I hate about school.
It seems like nowadays you teach your kid to stand up for themselves, and they're the ones persecuted when they stand up for themselves, not the bullies.
Yeah.
Like I bet those 3 kids that were picking on him got off.
Oh, I'm
Nothing.
Sure.
I bet they got a small talking to.
If they even did anything.
And your son, he ended up having to go to.
Yeah, I mean, we had to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever. I mean, he's also a smartass, and you know, I've told you the story about, and I won't go further into this too much, but I gave him a timeout, and I gave him this board. It's kind of like a Etch-a-Sketch kind of thing, you know. You erase it real quick, and I'm like, all right, you have to write 2 letters to get out of timeout. And he's like, okay, and he makes an X. I'm like, all right, that's 1 letter. And then he turns it over just slightly, and he's like, there, it's a T. I'm done. I'm like, he's 4.
And you got to let him go for that.
Nah, I mean, that was my word.
And I mean,
if
you wrote 2 letters.
If you use your brain to get out of a situation quicker than you know, you gotta reward that kind of behavior.
Whether it's an asshole move or not.
Oh, he's such a little. And here's the thing: I'm like a great parent too. Like over coddling, I don't cuss.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But amongst friends and stuff, I will say he's a smart ass kid. I love him to death, and he reminds me a lot of myself.
Well, yeah.
Except for I don't think I was that big of a dick. Like, I don't know. I was just really quiet and kept to myself.
What happened?
I don't know. Well, I'm still rather reserved.
Are you? Well, I guess not really with me, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, we're lovers.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know. No, I don't know.
No, it's funny you say that, because, like, up until 7th grade, I was, like, the ultimate religious goody two-shoes. Like, I'm serious. You picture this...
Jesus Christ, I would not have been friends with you.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have. And, like, you picture the stereotypical, you know, Christian kid, polo slacks.
Did you not believe in evolution?
No, I didn't.
Really?
I really didn't.
Wow.
And I was one of the most well-behaved, which isn't always a bad thing, but the idea of being out past, like, 10 o'clock was just horrible. I had that mentality that, like,
Wow.
after dark, nothing good happens.
Oh my god. Well, you're 7th grade. Like, that's what I would want my son to be like until he's, and I would fucking sugarcoat the whole fucking thing for him until he's like an 8th grade or 9th grade.
Yeah.
Honestly, past high school, to
Yeah.
be honest. Now, no, being an adult.
I was gonna say, in like 7th grade is where everything changed because that, well, 7th grade.
Did you start smoking the devil's lettuce?
No, actually, 7th grade was when I lost it. 8th grade was when I started smoking.
That's not good.
I know.
That's bad.
I know.
It's bad for pot advocates.
Oh, I know.
What changed though?
I don't know. I think. Well, here's the thing.
Was it music? Is the question.
A little bit, and I say this not to toot my own horn in any way.
Or to hurt the metal music movement or whatever.
No. This doesn't have to do with music. I was. I don't know how to say this without sounding a dick. I was smarter than a lot of the kids in my class. I really kind of always have been, and I'm not. I have a lack of motivation. That's my problem. But I was
Tell me
always.
about it.
I always questioned things a lot. And 7th grade is when I really, really started to question, especially religion. And I kind of started to branch out with music. That was one thing. I started just kind of trying to experience different things, and that's when a lot of the questions. I was like, nobody questions this. And, like, I would question stuff at school. I went to a very, very Christian Mennonite school, and you'd question something, and you had horns from that point on. And that was when I really started to kind of get away from that, I think. Because
That's where I was lucky. I would say both my parents, but pretty much my mom. Like, she was a teacher and a woman of science, even though I wouldn't say she's the most up-to-date on everything. But she does, like, she's the one that taught me about evolution. And
Has anyone seen DJ?
he went to the restroom.
DJ, come on, man. It's like third time I want to leave.
we're doing a show.
Oh, sorry.
Pause it.
Sorry.
You're fine.
That's what the fuck happens when fucking people just come walking into our
Right.
studio.
Right.
The fuck he's yelling at? Like, fucking asshole.
We apologize.
Sorry.
For
I just,
that. And there will
loudmouth
probably another
douchebag.
short interruption here in a second.
Most likely. There's people running all around us. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it is.
It's like we're at a Starbucks.
I know.
No, but my mom made me question things. Like, she would take me to church. My mom, my dad got into it like crazy.
What? Religion?
Church.
Oh.
In religion and like. But as we leave, my mom would, and again, apologize.
Yep.
But
We should be good now.
no, she really did like make me question things. Like, we'd be leaving church and I'd be like all freaked out about death, you know, and like whatever. And she'd be, and like I don't know if I'll go to heaven or whatever. And she'd be like, don't listen to that shit. Like, not in those words. She
I was
never
like, wow.
really cussed. I never cussed as a kid because they didn't. Whatever. But she's like, you worship in your own way. If God is out there, He's not going to deface you because you don't worship in the way that this group does or that group does. And so I was lucky in that regard. But with you, like, did that make you start hating
Yes.
everything?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, and see, that was the problem. Was I'm not to the point where I hate religion anymore, but from because I don't know, like almost through 7th grade is when I lost it. I was still 13, 14 started smoking, so I'd be 8th grade. Basically,
So bad.
basically from like 8th grade to sophomore, maybe even junior year, I hated Christianity, hated it because I kind of started
like
questioning
you've
it.
been lied to.
Yeah, and then I kind of went to the opposite extreme.
Yeah.
When I feel like it was unnecessary.
To be honest, I think we all do in that
Yeah.
in that age range.
Yeah, and I
mean,
feel like it was unnecessary. I don't feel like there was any reason for me to really hate it. Like now, I question it a lot, but I don't hate it.
I'm annoyed by it. I'm not
There's a
annoyed
lot of
by
things
it.
I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed by the people that follow it and that don't. Like, they somehow say,
Right.
like, they can justify hate because
Yeah.
they're doing it under God's flag. And
And-
it's like, wait.
I don't know. Like my biggest problem with Christianity isn't even the religion itself. It is the people. The fact that they don't question anything. I've always been a very questioning person.
Like, for one, Without like an ab blaster, the fuck did Jesus have abs like that?
Oh my God, I know. Jesus, he had to have been working out constantly.
I would totally.
Which, by the
coke
way,
off those abs.
they hate when you say that he wasn't a white guy. They hate it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, of course, white people hate when you say, anyone wasn't a white guy.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, they hate when you say that God, or Jesus, sorry, wasn't a white guy. Because I brought that up one time in Bible, and here's one thing that I really did appreciate about my Bible teacher. He was a very staunch Christian, but he would play devil's advocate a lot, where he would argue from other sides to kind of make you think. That was probably my favorite class at Berean, because I respected the fact that he wasn't like all the other teachers that were just, which by the way...
You're kind of pandering to the same side. Like, when we talk about politics, sometimes, not often, and not right now, but we will get to that point where, like, we'll play the other side of it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
With the election coming up so quick, and it's Donald Trump, we haven't been doing that.
Yeah, no.
Just not going to even risk that.
But that's what I like, was that he would argue, and not obviously argue seriously, but he'd argue from like an atheist point of view, to make you think about, it was a lot about how to defend the Christian faith, but still, the fact that he made you think, I appreciated. But no, I brought that up one time, I think in history class, and oh my God, he's like, no, God was a white guy. I was like, no, guys, check this out.
How could he be white?
Christianity is a very European religion. It came from Europe pretty much, and if we're going to be honest, from where Jesus was born and raised and stuff, he would be the guy that we make fun, or that we're afraid of on planes.
Yeah, he's the dude wearing the
the turban.
Yeah.
No, he's the guy that we kind of
that kept coming to mind is Taliban.
He's the guy that we give like a weary eye, or a not weary, a weird eye to, basically. Like, look at him weird, like, is he gonna blow us up? Or they hate that. I told him one time, I was like, Jesus was probably a black man, not just tan. He was probably black.
He probably was. I believe that. I believe in Black Jesus.
Yeah. Black Jesus went to jail for your sins.
Like, that's the whole Megyn Kelly thing. You heard that?
I hate Megyn
Her
Kelly.
clips, like the one where, and Santa Claus was white. He just is. And she's addressing to children that Santa was white, Jesus is white. Like, no.
By the way, who the fuck really
for
believes
one, Santa Claus probably was white, to be honest.
He's not real.
Well, no, but
Saint Nick. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole lore where it came from.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
it was a German thing.
Yeah, it
But
is.
I might be wrong.
He would be white.
He would be.
But you should say Saint Nick, because Santa Claus isn't real.
on.
Sorry for any
If
9-year-olds listening
you're a
to
fucking
us.
black kid or Mexican kid,
Right.
let him believe that fucking Santa's black. Who the
Right.
fuck cares?
Right.
I mean, that's never really made any sense to me.
I watched...
I just got Mafia 3. Started playing it last night. And a friend of mine, I'm not going to name names, because I don't want to... But anyway, they're like, I don't like how you're a black guy. And like, they said it to me as... And listen, if anyone's like, he's racist. No, he's not. I mean, listen, white people probably say the same thing when they fire up a game. Like, I can't get into a white character. Like, no, I'm sure you can't. And NBA 2K17 or NBA 2K, whatever. In your career, like, you create your guy and whatever, you can make him white and fat, and he still talks like he's, like, from the hood. And the thing that bothers me about that is, like, I worship, I adore Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
The guy does not talk like
No,
he's
he
like,
doesn't.
It's
such a bad stereotype.
It is. But my point that I was going to say, though, is, like, you can still... Like, I have no problem getting into Mafia 3 as far as that character is concerned. I wanted a different story completely.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. Being a black guy, well, like GTA 5.
Yeah.
I love playing the black guy. He was my favorite character to play as.
Franklin?
Yeah, Franklin.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but...
Me too.
Well, no, I take it back. Trevor was probably my favorite.
Trevor I love Trevor. You just, like, wake up in the middle of nowhere.
All
Like, I don't know how many
fucking
times I
drunk
played
and-
with my friend, and, like, I'd start the game up, and he'd, like, be curled up in his underwear in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, which I'd kind of be
Because
pissed
he was all,
because...
like, methed out.
Yeah, and I'd be pissed because I didn't have a car, so I'd have to run to, like, the nearest airport. I was pissed. But...
Oh, but he was great. Because, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
doing meth running around and, like, it came down and just passed out somewhere. Trevor was the shit. But no, I just, for kids though, who the fuck cares? I mean, I don't know. That's what I hate about white everything.
We should start a Black Santa collection.
How's that? What do you mean?
Well, okay, so I saw this movie. It was one of those, like, The Fault in Our Stars, If I Stay things. I only watched it because I had a girlfriend. It was an awful movie, but there was one kid in there. He was a black kid, and his family had the largest collection of black Santas. So like they go to his house to discuss something, and just all around the room were like these porcelain and doll like black Santas.
That'd be awesome.
It was awesome. That was my favorite part of the movie. Was whenever they go to his house, because you just walk in the front door, just black Santas everywhere. It was awesome.
I collected racist propaganda for a while.
Like something with a swastika on it? Or?
No, I wouldn't go that deep, but
would.
like some soap I had some soap from like the 20s, I believe, and it was like all wrapped up, and it had like basically like Aunt Jemima, but like really black, like black. That's how they made the skin like as black as my phone, and like big red lips and white teeth, and
right.
and just like I don't know. Like something for soap, like, and then they have salt and pepper shakers and all sorts of shit. Like it's very, and I kind of collected it for a while, and it wasn't because I enjoyed the message that they were saying. It was more of like this is where we came from, kind of thing. And then I realized like
this is where we're going.
As I had friends, like I have friends over and stuff. People like look at my little collection. like, you know what? Maybe I'm conveying the wrong message here. But I still somewhere have that soap. I don't know where.
This is the soap that a white man dropped and was raped over.
Yeah. But no, Black Santa collection. That could be.
I'm just saying, it would be dope.
That would be pretty awesome.
It'd be pretty tight, dog.
That's the bomb.
That's the bee's knees. Hey, I still say that's the bomb. Take it easy.
It's because you're white.
I know. And
I'll still say that's the shit sometimes. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I mean,
that's not so bad.
I don't know what people say now. That's a problem.
I don't know. I mean, I say that's the tits.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or just titties.
Yeah, I mean, well,
which can go both ways.
Which is classic. That will never go away.
No, that can go both ways. Be like, tits. Or it can be like titties.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's never used.
Yeah.
You're not going to see that, like, your classic 80s movie, you'll hear him say,
Shit.
No. You'll hear him say, that's rad. Something like that. I'm trying to think of any other 80s, whatever. But you're never going to hear tits.
Right.
Never. Like, it's just, it was kind of an underground thing.
It needs to stay that way.
It does.
So that more people can enjoy it.
I don't want to hear like Megyn Kelly. We got a titty ass story for you guys coming up. Santa is white. Anyway, I think we should probably wrap up.
All right.
I'm running low on time now.
Yeah.
Whatever. Thank you guys for listening. And this will be our first YouTube podcast. We will continue to probably work on this media as well as others, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know how often we will do a show. Probably at least once a week, if not more.
For YouTube.
If you're going from like, if we release this on all our other mediums, this will be like our third show this week.
Yeah.
So we try to do as much as we can.
Yeah, and we'll probably update you, like, which ones we're going to put, like how often we're going to put on YouTube versus Sirius.
And where to find our stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot for listening. Have a great day.